It's been said that our subconscious mind only takes in 16 bits of information a second, compared to our subconscious mind, which can absorb 11 million bits per second. A different study shows that we are only aware of 2,000 bits of information out of the 400 billion bits of info we are processing each second. Either way, there seems to be a very large gap in what we actually process to what the mind ends up perceiving. This is also another big reason why we hate to do stuff consciously. It requires effort and often discipline. Therefore, for the most part, our conscious mind only processes and perceives a tiny fragment of the true world around us. Our subconscious mind, on the other hand, helps to keep us going, without us even being aware of it. It takes care of your bodily functions, your heartbeat, and automatically runs such activities as movement, language, visual perception, and a whole host of other processes of your mind and body. It scans your mind for conflict and distress, assesses your environment for danger and threats, and relays and interprets perceptions, sensations, and feeling. Last but not least, it is also the storehouse of all your experience and decisions, everything which makes you the person you are. Look upon your mind as a garden. As the great Earl Nightingale once said, whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become a reality. With this being said, let's try and see our mind as a garden. You are the gardener and are planting seeds, in this case, thought, in your subconscious mind all day long, and the type of seeds you plant will always be based on your thinking. Your subconscious mind is the soil in which will grow the seeds, thoughts you plant, whether good or bad. What you plant and sow in your subconscious mind is what you shall reap in your world and environment. You are your best friend and also your worst enemy. This simply refers to your subconscious mind functions. We must begin at once to only plant seeds of acceptance, peace, happiness, goodwill, and prosperity. Always remember every thought you have is a cause, and every condition you meet along the way is simply an effect of that thought. In order for us to change external conditions, we must first change the cause. For this reason, then, it's of critical importance that we take full charge of our conscious thoughts to only bring forth the conditions we desire in our life. When you do begin to control your conscious thought processes, you'll find that you can apply the powers of your subconscious towards any problem or difficulty you may come across. Just by having a basic knowledge and understanding of how your conscious and subconscious mind work, and also how they interact with each other, you'll be able to transform your whole life. Nothing is impossible to a person who holds a strong belief. This simply refers to your subconscious mind powers. Most of the great artists, poets, writers, scientists, inventors, and discoverers have had or have a deep understanding of how their conscious and subconscious mind work. The ones who do not unknowingly set their genius to work for them when they tapped into their subconscious mind power by instinct. You see, the Einsteins and Edisons were not that much smarter than the average person, writes psychology professor Dean Simonton. After conducting many studies of intelligence and creativity, Professor Simonton has found that there is no real relationship between our IQ and creativity. Most of the celebrated minds of history, Simonton believes, simply made better use of their subconscious mind power. Quote, "The definition of genius is that it acts unconsciously, and those who have produced immortal works have done so without knowing how or why. The greatest power operates unseen." William Hazlitt.